Hey guys, this is Metal Shadow,
And this is Aaron
and
S.
this is A&M's recording and commentary of the demo for Sonic 4.
And for you guys who don't know, this is pretty much a revamp of the classic Sonic the Hedgehog.
Pretty much, yeah.
It obviously isn't trying to do anything new. It's looking at the old and trying to recap on it, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I'd say that Sega thing just keeps reminding me of the supermarket from WALL-E.
Now this opening right here is very reminiscent from the original for sure.
Oh yeah, and, you got a mix of the old and new. Sonic used to pop up in a 2D format, waving his finger at you. Now you have him in 3D, as you see him now.
And that's the big thing, is Sonic is in 3D, but the rest of the world is 2D.
Which, to be honest, doesn't really work.
When you see the game itself, you'll understand. But the opening like this, I appreciate that it's there.
Yeah, because it shows how far Sonic's gone.
And that they're still willing to look back.
Here we go, new game.
Now, Splash Hill Zone, you had an issue with this.
Yeah, because, the music's different, but the background and how the world is just looks exactly the same as the Green Hill Zone from the original game was.
They just changed the name.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see with the way the game is set up, there's the world you're in. There's a second background and then a third.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't really work.
It gives you sort of a headache if you try playing too long.
The way I kind of explain this game is what worked back in the 80s, 90s,
Not the 90s.
the 90s when the original game came out doesn't really work anymore.
You might get some stuff that might work. I love the fact they're trying to reach back to the originals.
Yeah.
But this just doesn't work anymore.
I do like the fact that they brought the music back and many of the same villain character models.
Oh yeah. One thing I do love is the fact that they at least try.
They at least tried, yeah. They didn't just give you completely new enemies, and they probably have.
Oh yeah, probably. And you see, you can tell there's a difference between this and the old ones.
And in fact, we're going to show you guys a little clip so you can see the difference between the two.
See, the one on the left is how it used to be. The one on the right is what it is now.
And the one on the left is vastly superior, I would say.
Yeah. Now, you see what it is now. It's more the same, except with 3 layers instead of the 2.
And as you can also see, Sonic himself is 3D. The rest of the world is 2D, and it just doesn't. He seems out of place.
It does. If he was a 2D version of what he's known as now, fine. You can do that on all the Game Boy Advance stuff. They can do that with a 360.
Yeah. I know. Here's the end of the mission, and of course, it's got the classic
sign of Robotnik, and they added Sonic in as the other side of the sign, which I'm fine with.
Well, they had that in the original, didn't they?
No, it was just Robotnik.
Robotnik.
I'm just glad they got rid of the grading system too. And I love that! It's got 8-bit Sonic!
I think overall we like what they're doing with this game.
Yeah, could be better, but that's it.
That's our 2 cents.